Hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I let the thing go a little bit longer than normal. I forgot like a million things I had to do before I actually hit live. So I was messing with it the whole time. Make sure my Facebook is working. Alright, Facebook is up. Okay. So today I'm gonna start working on this cool guy here. It'll be fun. Anybody? Alright, I can be heard. That's cool. Okay. This is the Dreaded Ambull from the Warhammer 40k board game, Blackstone Fortress. I'm painting him for the same client that I painted the whole set for. So, yeah. I'm gonna paint now. I didn't really... I've got his picture here, if you haven't seen him. That's really all I'm looking at. I didn't really do a lot of, like, research. I just kind of was like, I'm gonna paint him. He's gonna look like the box art. So let's go. So, how's everybody's Monday going? I know it's Monday, so it probably sucks. The first thing I'm gonna do is start with his skin. He's got the skin under his carapace here. That's a very light blue. It's almost white. And his belly, then it's like this steel color. So I'll start with the belly color. Yeah, I'll start with the belly color. Something that looks like will work for that is I'm gonna start like in the mid-tone with that. So I'm kind of thinking Fenrisian gray would be a good starting point. My blue collection. Oh, what's this blue one here? Or should I just go for? I'll start with Fenrisian gray. Maybe I'll throw in some of this sky blue here. I don't know if you saw that, it just kind of like splooged out of there. And those stopper bottles kind of do that sometimes. I don't know why. If someone can explain that, that'd be awesome. But I just open the bottle and then there comes the paint. And then it doesn't stop. And then it dries up. Alright. Which crappy brush do I want to use for this? I really need to get some new brushes. I'm behind on the times with those. So I'm gonna focus on his belly, but obviously if some of it gets other places, it's not a big deal. It'll help with the blending later on anyway. But it's mostly this color in the belly and his like bits. So. Started a little early, like a half hour early than I planned on. I told everyone I was gonna go live at 7, and here I am. It's like before 6:30. I was just so eager. So eager. This will take a few coats to get a nice solid coat, of course. And while it's drying, I'll work on that teal color that the rest of the skin is. I also need to bring up the rotation view to see which tone his back is. I can't remember if it was dark or light. But I've been really excited to paint this guy for a long time. I finally was like, hey, it's time to do it. I'm gonna pull the trigger. Okay, so the rotation view is up here. Okay. It looks like his belly is the lightest area. So we'll go with that. And then to his pits. So many bugs on him too. Alright. Oh, I'm going to pick a color for the rest. It'll be, I need a nice teal. Teal. Might be too dark for what I want. We got Sotek. We got Araman. I'm gonna go with Araman plus green. Oh no, I lost a crusty. Get out of there. Whatever. Okay. Ooh, what da. Like the rest of him is this color basically. I'll just be highlighting it differently. A little too watery for my liking. But oh well. I'll deal. I'm not too concerned about getting anything on the carapace right now. I'll be focusing on the skin so that I can make as big of a mess as I want. I haven't actually painted like a monster type thing in a long time. Feels weird. You know, like no metallic paints, no metals to worry about whatsoever. It just feels odd. But my favorite kind of stuff to paint, so it's a good thing. I know these blends don't exist, but they will. One day. Soon. I'll be working back and forth with these colors. So I can't tell what's carapace and what's like flesh on this guy in some spots. Let me look at his butt again. Okay. So this is actually carapace. Just so I don't start, I'm just gonna wipe some of it off to kind of remind myself. Yeah, that. Not perfect, but it at least is like, hey, leave that alone for now. This is primed in Army Painter gray. Real nice gray that kind of matches the color of the Games Workshop plastic very well. Not that that really matters, but it just does. So, before you think I'm not priming it, it's primed, I promise. I'm really tired today. I apologize. I'm trying to keep up my chat. But I'm also focused. So sometimes the chat level goes down. I'm just kind of slotching this here where I'm going to start working on the blends. Excuse me? Alright. So that's the skin, first coat. Not real impressive, but it is what it is. Sorry. Whenever I'm streaming, I like to see if my phone goes off. I like to see if it's someone messaging me. as that happens sometimes. Alright, back to the Fenrisian gray. Second coat. Focusing on the belly, chest, neck. Still not gonna have clean blends. I noticed that this up here is by his mandibles. Was the light color too, so I'm adding that in. Quiet night tonight. Maybe other people are. Sometimes I choose really bad days to stream, like when all the other big streamers are streaming. I'm like, oops. But that's fine. I'll just keep at it. I didn't even look to see who was live already. I just kind of was like, oh, I'm painting. It's gonna happen. After my hiatus, I'm ready to do it again. I'm just dead tonight. I get it. I'm dead. Or it's just dead tonight. Yeah. Is it? I didn't check, but I believe it. I normally get a couple more views, but it is what it is. Maybe it needs to be later on. Everyone's still getting home from work. I don't know. I'm just making up excuses or reasons. Nice to see I wore pigment. So you can see these blends have started to kind of happen. They're not smooth, but they're starting. And that's just me messing with the wet paint and kind of spreading it around. Oh, I like those orc emojis. Emotes. They remind me of Iron Jaws, if that's what they are. Now, and chaos. I'm gonna get emotes made soon. Like, I reached affiliate and then I haven't done anything. Hi.
Hi, are you live?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway.
Hi, everybody.
You're loud. That's fine. Well, hell of a disembodied voice. It's fine. We'll leave him disembodied. Oh, hello, not hell.
Oh. Aw, I like hell.
More paint. Oh, those emotes are. Is that a pickle? Oh, that's a pickle, right? I think. I'm guessing. I think it's a good vacation spot no matter what. Hell. It sounds like it would never be boring. Why do you have so many emotes? I'm not good at Twitch, so I don't know where all these come from. But you sure have a lot. Oh, you're on Twitch all the time. I'm still getting I'm still kind of figuring out how Twitch works completely. Like between the subscriptions and Prime and bits and this and that. Pretty new. The sky is so blue. It's hurting my eyes. I'm excited to start like detailing the skin and bringing it to life. Now it just kind of looks like a blotchy mess. It's all good. I gotta start somewhere. Still figuring out what I should do to bring down the shadows. Thinking about making a glaze and glazing it all over. Let it dry, then bring it up. Well, I'll definitely let it dry. But I don't want to like... Maybe when that glaze is drying that I'm talking about, I'll start blocking in the carapace, because that might take a while to dry. Not might, it will. I don't want to do a shade, because I like the glazes work really nice for the skin tones. Shades make them look mucky. Mucky, mucky. Would you like to see? Oh, sure. Totally. Send me your work. Alright. Now back to this color, the Fenrisian. Gray. Blue? Oh, I can't remember if it was gray or blue. And this should bring in my blends together. Hold on, let me click on that. Oh, cool. Did you kit bash that guy? That's a mighty big sword. Mighty big. Did you make it? Pretty neat. Scratch built the sword. Reminds me of something off of like an anime with the huge, oversized swords that would be very difficult to carry. Oh, Soul Edge. I'm not very. I don't know what that is. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm the wrong person when it comes to that stuff. All these blends are being a little stubborn. But I'm also not trying too hard. Admittedly. I'm just gonna let that dry. Stop messing with it. Stop messing with it. Just let it be. I'll check that out in a moment. Oh my god. Alright, I think I've got some nice coverage. Just need to let some spots dry so I can work the blends a little bit better. Otherwise, they'll get really, like, gunky if I don't just leave them alone for a second. Most streamers touch too much. Well, I think it's because, like, we're trying to get something done because we know people are watching. And then we're like, wait, we're just screwing it up more. I don't remember. Did you make that guy? It looks like a kit bash. I recognize parts of him, I think. Cool. I like your color scheme. Very pink. What's this one? Oh, okay, that's the sword you made. Cool. Nope, just paint. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm just really bad at recognizing models then. I don't know. I don't know all of the 40k things in the world. I have played some BioShock, but not like all. Like I've played part of the first one, and I've played part of Infinite. I liked it, I just haven't really finished the games. Okay. Gonna get some more of this Iron Moon blue. One day I'll get past using 2 colors. I'll get to the 3rd color. I'm liking the way these colors are looking. Need to let it dry. Get that glazes made up. I'm not going to use the same glaze all over. I'm going to use like a lighter one over the belly. Because the belly is lighter. Touch up. This is the spot I keep screwing with. There. Now this side. Cool. Now that needs to dry. It won't dry if there's a big glob of water on it though. That just won't happen. What's this? Oh, cool, you made a Big Daddy. Awesome. While this dries, I'm just gonna start blocking in the carapace a little bit. It's gonna be blue somehow. I think I got a good color in mind. Dark blue? Literally dark blue. Hobbies. Because it's pretty dark. And I think this color will work. Come on. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I have a cup on a coaster, and for some reason the cup sticks to the coaster, and then the coaster falls. So, kind of a dumb coaster. I made it to the third color. Proud of myself, I am. Alright, let's test this out on the largest piece of carapace here. I'm not gonna go all the way to the edge because I don't want to screw up what I got. I'll fine tune the edges with a better bread brush. Spray the coaster with clear coat? I'll give it a shot. It says it's a ceramic one. Those the men need to be matte or satin to work. Oh, okay. But not gloss. Makes sense to me. Just makes sense because the ceramic is glossy. So maybe that's why it's sticking. I got some of this. See, I did exactly what I didn't want to do. But I think this dark blue is going to work out perfect. It looks like my blues are almost dry. A few more minutes of doing this. I'll get my glazes made up. I'm gonna do like a kind of like a cloudy sky colored blue for like the belly area, and then a darker purple blue for the teal. Blue gray, yeah. And I'm just going to apply the glazes all over as if they were a shade. I just like the way they dry better. Well, you don't have to do glazes all over. They're mostly meant for making smooth transitions. But they can also be used however you want. Most of the time people use them get really nice blends and glazes, but I'm just using it to basically make a shade that I want. Still wet up in here. I'll get a little bit more and just do this for another minute. So I want to get that on ASAP. How long it'll take, right? A little hard to tell where carapace starts and flesh ends in some spots on this dude. I'm ready for bed tonight. What was that? The Dreaded Ambull. I don't know why this spot up here won't dry. Just like his armpit, neck area. Just won't dry. Everything else is ready to go. Macy? Is that you, Macy? Never mind then. Oh my god, okay. Come on in. Come on in. What? No. You're letting all the cold air in. The ambots are really cool. I didn't get one of those to paint in this batch, but maybe he'll give me one. What? Is that all you wanted? Was to get to headbutt me and yell at me? Come on, stop. I'm gonna kick you out.
What?
What? Yeah, I did. No. Macy.
Macy's joining us.
She's being annoying.
Hello, beautiful.
She's mad at me. I called her annoying.
Oh, mommy doesn't.
Oh, shut up. Macy, you can leave at any second. That was a real grumbly one. So that's mostly kind of based, just so you can see the contrast. It looks better to see the color that it's going to sort of be, instead of just looking gray. Oh my god. I'm trying to like... My light casts more of a shadow than it does anything else. Because of my overhead camera. What if I did that? See, now you can see where it's like light and dark. What if... Oh well, it is what it is. It bothers me, and one of these days I'm gonna figure out how to fix it. No, it's because the camera, the lights over the camera, which in turn casts down a shadow. I think I have an idea, but I'll deal with it for next stream. I am gonna mess with my color settings because I see that they're a tad off, though. Just so you can see it better. Alright. I just bringing up the brightness so it's not so dark. Nope, that's too exposed. Exposed. I think that looks better just by bringing up that brightness. Saturation. Sorry about this. This is why I don't like doing big stuff. Alright. That looks better, I think, than it did before. Alright, let's make this blazes. I'll make the lighter one first. That one will be made out of... I've got my glaze medium here. And I need like a cloudy, darker blue, like right here. Heather blue. That's compared to the Fenrisian, like that. It's not mixed, so it looks a little funky. But I'll mix it. No, not a single Facebook hit. Nobody wants to hang out today. I'm not offended. What are you doing back there? Well, there's just a little bit of paint with some glazed medium that I shook while it was kind of open. 1, 2, 3. See what that looks like. Mix it real well. Add a wee bit of water. And kinda, that's still too thick for my liking. I'll give it a go. I might end up wiping it right off. Oh yeah, that's way too thick. That's basically still paint. I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Alright, I like this one. So I'm bringing it up until my blend's a little bit past. You can see it's a nice heather blue. It just kind of sinks into all of his musculature and does its own thing. But you can still see the Fenrisian blue underneath. That's that. Now I'll create the other glaze. Hope you can kind of see that started defining him a little bit. Oh my god. Oh man. So the other color is going to be the believe it or not, it's going to be a darker blue color. Dun dun dun. Just gotta find the right one. What about Stegadon Scale Green? This one. Ugh. I'm gonna need more of this. 1, 2, 3, 4.
6.
And then some water. And this should match the consistency. Still too thick. Let's see if that looks over the model itself. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Just enough to darken it so you can still see the original color. And it's darkening the shadows. A little bubbly though. Probably my fault. It's definitely, I battle bubbles a lot. But all good. Man. It's hard to tell if these are bubbles or like he's got some like pimply looking things. I'm having a hard time distinguishing what's my fault and what's already part of him. Easy. Having issues there?
I don't understand my video.
Your Bluetooth earbuds.
Words getting wet. Like how kitten. Should I go?
You're a kid. I think he's trying to play with Drax, but he's really bad at it. He just threw his toy down the stairs. So this is coming along swimmingly.
As
long as it dries the way I would like it to, then I'll be a happy camper. Junebug. Hiding from Caden. Oh my. These two glazes also kind of help with the blend work. My back hurts a lot. I think my next stream will be New Year's Day because I'm off work. I don't think I'll be around tomorrow. I don't feel like being around tomorrow. So I'll think about it more and make a post on all my stuff when I'll be going live next. I need to update my schedule on Twitch too. It's really outdated. Like the picture that shows up says I stream at midnight, but I don't stream at midnight anymore. So ignore that. I'm really behind. That's all the glaze work. That's probably gonna take the rest of the stream to dry. I'm gonna take a quick break because my back is killing me, so just kind of stretch. Hey, Nakisero, you caught me at a horrible time. I'm about to take a break, but I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Oh, Drax, why are you so cute?
Oh my god. I almost stabbed myself. Yes.
I didn't even do anything. Yeah, I'm just. You guys are out because I don't. Oh, so why is my brush on the floor?
No reason. I was good boy. How was your viewer turnout?
It's a little low tonight.
Tuesday night.
Monday. I'm either gonna do it tomorrow night or Wednesday during the day. I don't think tomorrow night will have a high view count.
No, people will be out and stuff.
Yeah. But this amble's fun.
Huh?
The amble is fun.
Oh, it's fun. I thought you said he's done. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I wish.
Don't take a hot.
Ah.
Looking. Who's boogieing you?
You. No. I wish you were.
Huh?
I wish you were. Hello. Alright,
Hello.
anyway. High in quality. Hi, Smatuga. And hi, Scotch Goblin. I was reading your messages right before my break ended. So we got this fun guy going on. Got all these glazes all over the skin drying. And it's gonna take a really long time, so while all that crap is drying, I'm gonna start blocking in the carapace and the mandibles and all the little extra tidbits. Hello, good sir. Oh, that guy is badass. Yeah, he is kind of like an Umber Hulk. I never really thought about that. Let's get these mandibles done. They are bone colored. Who would have thunk? I'm gonna start with like a medium khaki. No, I don't want that. Where did all my fun colors go? Alright, I'm just gonna start with something kind of dark then. Because I can't find anything. Start with the Xandri dust. Yeah, that box art is nuts. I'm looking at it like, mine won't look like that, but okay. Oh man, what's wrong with you? Where's my handy dandy safety pin? I don't have my handy dandy safety pin. Why would I start a stream without it? Anyway, we'll ignore that happened. I'll start with a different color. Was out of print nocturnal models earlier, and I hate after they went out of print. Oh, that sucks. Which, I don't know much about Nocturna, but which models? I don't own anything. I have the one paint set that they came out with, the Malefic Flesh, and that's all I really have. This is an AK-47. AK Interactive, I always say that. Olive Drab Shine. I'm using it in place of Xandri Dust because it's clogged. It's just super thin. That's why I don't want to use it, because I knew it was going to take more layers than I was willing to wait for. Both the same guy, the sorcerer and 54. Oh, okay. I had someone want to commission me to do that until I told him that I don't know where to buy that. I know what you're talking about. I was like, yeah, you. Oh my god. Like, yeah, I can't really find that anywhere. Oh, that'll take a minute. Oh, Partha is an old metal version, but it's like Jesus. $200. No, thank you. I'm too cheap for that. Just going to be painting all of these little bits. Maybe I'll get his talons and toes painted too. This is P3 coal black. It's like the same as Stegodon scale, but it's different. That I used on his that I used to make the glaze for his skin. But these rocks down here are like black blue. I'm gonna start with this. I really wish I would have done this glazing off stream. Regret. Miniature paint around face. I say that about a lot of things. I'm like, well, I think it's time to learn how to sculpt. But I'll be honest with you, I'll never learn how to sculpt. It's just not a skill set that I know. I know I don't have that skill set. Not even gonna try. His claws and stuff are like a dark magenta. I'll get that base coated again while I wait. Drax. Yeah, well, the Ambull, he comes with this, and then he comes with his little bug friends, and then he comes with the game content. It's an expansion pack to their board game. And Drax, he is currently on the other side of this door here, trying to get in. Let me pick a color for these cloths to start with. Thinking about starting with this color that I bought that I had to have and never used. Baroque Nar Burgundy. Citadel re-released, or Citadel got some Forge World paints and started making them for Citadel, and then there's some really nice tones. Some of my like favorites are a lot of like burgundies and olive tones and stuff like that. Painting his nails. Didn't get any sleep last night because my shoulders. I get it. Yeah, you don't want to go to bed like now. Isn't it like 4 o'clock for you or something? Corn Red's one of my favorites. Everland Sunset's nice. Yeah, they got some nice colors. The only thing I hate is how thick some of the paint is. But it is what it is. I can thin it. No problem. Pink claws are awesome. Oh, 5-4. Oh, okay, 2 hours. I thought it was 3. Yeah. I did too, but I don't think I did enough to like use them straight when I transferred mine. Macy, is that you? Guess not. Guess you can't come in. So while on my break, I decided that my next stream will be New Year's Day during the day. New Year's Eve, everyone's probably going to be busy and partying, and I can't party, so I'll just be painting in my lonesome. Oh shoot. Forgot to check Facebook, see if anyone was there. Oh, okay. Hi James. I'm sorry if I didn't see your message and you're not there anymore, but I'm using Fenrisian blue as his belly. Araman blue is the main skin color. Then the belly is glazed. I did an all over glaze of Heather Blue by Reaper. And then the teal, the Araman blue, I did an all over glaze of Stegadon Scale. And then this is dark blue by Creature Caster. Sorry about that. I didn't have my chat for Facebook up. Too old to go out. We gotta celebrate New Year's with the little ones. And whatever New Year's traditions people have. I was never really a fan of like watching the ball drop or anything like that, so thanks. I like them too. It's a lot of blue. Okay, no problem. Finish him tonight. I'm excited to see him finished. He'll look awesome. Or he looks awesome already. Oh god. It wants to come in. Welcome. Okay. So, I'm gonna get the next layer, like a more solid layer of the carapace color, which is dark blue by Creature Caster. And I'm gonna use a better brush to make sure I get to all the edges and all that. What are you doing, Bug? Hey, where'd you go? you want to come up? Not my lap. We really need to mass paint skeletons and zombies. But
Hey,
here's...
bad boy.
That's funny. And what are you starting? Like a new RPG? Or like RPG character or something fun like that? I got a size 2 here. A broken toad. I don't really talk about brushes a whole lot. If you ever have any questions about what brushes I'm using, feel free to ask. But I'm going around the perimeters of the carapace now. Hey, don't play with that. Drax. He's chewing on your sweatshirt. Drax. Ow. Come on. Okay, or you can do that. Ow, my leg. I just caught up on some D&D minis and I think...
Here you go, babe.
Oh, okay. What? Oh, thank you. The perfect solution to the problem that we had.
Was.
Which board game? I've painted some from The Wrath of a Chardalon, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god, this leg cramp though. How can I paint through this? I don't think I'll be able to. Macy, shush. This dark blue is like the perfect color. After I'm done going around the perimeter of it, I'm just gonna use a different brush to fill in quicker. I will continue working on this guy on my New Year's Day stream. Maybe he'll get finished in 2 streams. Definitely not 1, because I gotta go to bed tonight. Some of us have to work New Year's Eve. There are so many like different kinds of blues in this guy. Real interesting. See them all kind of work together. It's very monochromatic, but then you've got the nice spots of contrast with the claws and all these hive things. They're like bright orange. Not right now, but they will be. Warhammer. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the other brush. And make sure I got nice coverage over the rest of it. Which I do, I just think another coat would be nice. That'll make it look more blue. I'm actually surprised, like, I'm not surprised. These paints are really nice, but every single time I use them, I'm amazed at their coverage. Like, you really only need one coat most of the time. Okay. Now on to another piece. Do this shoulder piece here. This glaze is getting drier. Oh well. Some people use hair dryers. I've never done it. I prefer the old-fashioned way of just letting something dry. Takes. I'm gonna do the other shoulder piece. Oh, there I was. I lost where I was for a second. Anyone now is the time to ask, and everyone else in the world is asking. Anyone have any hobby resolutions for next year that you're probably not going to stick to? Because whoever does. I have one. But everyone knows it already. Talked about it for my whole stream a few days ago. About going full time, so that's my hobby resolution for next year. Making sure that's a thing that can happen. Hi. Paint, paint, paint. What happened? Well, first Caden threw it down the stairs.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, because he was trying to play with Drax. And then Drax started carrying it around. Want to see him?
Kitten?
A kitten.
That's a cute little baby kitten.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Colors work very well together.
Blue on blue on blue.
And that maroon, it looks like.
Yeah. I still got some of this paint here. Let me use this. This will take like 3 or 4 coats. This paint's ridiculous. Like thinner than water, if that's possible. Hey! Get out of there! Being bad. No. Oh. Ken said hi, Shane.
Who is now what now?
Scotch Goblin.
Oh, hi, Scotch Goblin.
But he's going to dinner.
Going to dinner.
And Agrax plus Cassandora make a righteous light brown.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh.
I'll have to check that. Do you have a picture of that? I want to see that. That sounds cool. Shane was not impressed. Neat. Okay. I'm gonna go to this forearm piece next. This is just flying on by. Hey! I don't even know what he was doing.
Gonna be bad. What happened?
You can set him on my chair.
What's this? Is it a wall? Is it a wall? Is it a wall? What had happened? The breath stink.
His breath stinks real bad. Drax, come on up. Come on, bug. Whatever. Ignore me then. It's all about Daddy. Time to trigger the welcome message. For anyone that isn't new and stepping by. Okay, that one's all outlined. Alrighty. So I got I'll have to do the other forearm piece. Never mind. I was gonna say all the arm pieces and the back piece are done. And I've just got the legs, but I still have to do this one. It's okay. The only thing I've really got is time. But I'm pretty happy with how far I've gotten in the past hour 45. I paint quicker when I'm on stream because I don't dilly-daddle. Because I can't. I'm sure you guys would not appreciate it if I just kind of like sat here and was not painting. Is what happens most of the time. I think I know what I'm gonna paint next on stream. Except it's another blue thing. Will you guys be tired of blue? That would suck. Like, not Kristen, don't paint something blue, you just did. Hi! Why are you squinting your eye at me? Let me move my camera towards me. You guys could have said something. Hey, we can't see. I would have been like, sorry. And then it would have been fixed. Just yell at me, it's fine. Dreaded Ambull. More paint. There she goes. Alright, now it's time for the legs. I need to look at the rotational view again. Oh, hello! Okay, so this whole piece here is carapace, I guess. What the picture says. What you doing up there? Oh my, stop. Are you being a good boy? Are you being good? You can be up there as long as you're good. You're just not allowed up there when I'm doing eyeballs. The only rule. But this guy doesn't. Well, he has eyeballs, but not the kind I'm really concerned about painting. He has 6 eyes. Now on to the other hip piece. I'm sorry this is taking so long, but these shapes are pretty intricate, I suppose. Hold on, I know I'm off camera. Oh my god, so hard to get into these little pieces. Trying to figure out how I want to paint this carapace. Thinking about putting like a black violet in the shadows. Something like that. Probably put in the shadows like by hand instead of doing something all over. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. But I think by hand it would work best. Because there's no point in bringing shade all around here, and I'm just going to bring it back up. So I won't cheat. I won't do it the cheater way, I guess. Okay, time for the other leg, and then all the carapace is blocked in. And after that, I'll add shadows to it. And while that's drying, I'll start getting some of the other colors in, like the orange and stuff like that. Only 8. I'll probably paint till 9:30ish. We'll see how this goes. I like to be laying in bed by 10:30. I love this guy. Is anyone working on stuff right now? I know. Matsuga said he was working on, or she, I don't know, but said that they were working on D&D character. Anybody else doing anything fun? Ah, crap. In a few minutes, I gotta take another break. Stretch my back again. Or else I'll be out of commission for like a day or two. I gotta like break on the hour every hour, or else it gets bad. So that is all of the blue base coated right now. Twice. We've got the glazes in the skin still drying. I'm going to add a little bit more shadow down here because I'm normally like light for being this underbelly. Not a lot of light should get there. I'm just manually, or yeah, just adding a little bit down here to darken it up. I think I can add a little bit down here too. Kind of picking out natural shadows that would occur and adding another layer of the glaze. Thing down here under his neck. Not a whole lot of light's getting there. I'll begin adding in some shadows to this dark blue. It's going to be like a purple violet. It might be really hard to see. I apologize, but I feel like it's a step that needs to happen. Dark purple. I don't have a lot of deep dark. How about Nagaroth Night mixed with some black? Oh wait, here's dark purple. That's not dark enough. It's like lighter than the blue. Or it's the same. So we'll do Nagaroth Night. A very dark purple. And then I'll mix it with black. we're still up there. You're being so good. The goodest boy I've ever did see. Now I got purple and black. And I'm gonna make like a thing with them. Blaze medium. There. We got this pretty dark purple black color. And I will be depositing this in places where I think it should go. Starting with up here to see how it looks. This step might take a minute just because I gotta be a little picky with it. But it's an easy step to clean up. Go over it with the original blue and work it in like that. I just didn't see the point in applying it all over, waiting for it to dry, and then, like I said, painting it all over again. Hoping it doesn't look too awkward, and I hope I'm not ruining it. Sometimes things get ugly before they get pretty. I like the way it's leaving gloss. I know it's just because it's wet, but it's amusing right now because it's a bug. Easily amused. Are you gonna get down, Drax? Get down if you're gonna do it. Okay, or not. Oh, you just wanted your head on the other side? Look at how cute you are. Cute. I have the best distraction ever. This is kind of making it look a little comic booky. Not really my intention, but we'll see where it goes. I haven't actually done something like this before with the carapace. So you'll get to see me succeed or fail or struggle. Combination of all three, more likely. But it all kind of depends how this glaze is gonna dry, because you really don't know until it's dry. I'll probably, or I will be going back in with the original dark blue again and tidying up some spots for sure. It'll be very thin. Just leave or get comfortable. As you can probably notice, I'm like the bits down here, I'm covering almost completely in this glaze because they're in shadow. Just because of where they are. So I'm giving them, or I'm making them darker. Just the forearm left on his left forearm. I don't know what I'm gonna do while this is drying, because I kind of worked myself into a corner. This glazing here, I'll figure something out. Because this skin's gonna take overnight. So I'll definitely get back to that Wednesday. Because I want to paint this guy up on stream for you guys. So you can see the whole thing instead of me doing something off camera. See the whole thing. There's that. You can kind of tell that it's darkened some of the shadows and it looks patchy in some spots. But I'll be smoothing that out for sure. Just wanted to try something new out. I think I'm even going to add a little bit of this in some parts of his skin, but a much thinner version of it. Like here, just kind of screams for it. This is why monster skin is fun, because it doesn't follow any rules, it just is. And like down here in his armpits, be darker. Down here, his butt, I guess. Down here a wee bit. And over here to match. Like so. Elbow. Other elbow. Anywhere in the front. In here a little bit. That's why I love working with glazes. Because, yeah, they take forever to dry, but you can also work with them for so long and add things as you see fit. His knuckles. Ah! Shoot, shoot, shoot. That was dumb. I'm gonna here. You can just for some better contrast. Here's how he's looking so far. Because my thing is blue, and I feel like it kind of washes out what he looks like. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break, like I said. BRB. Where's my BRB? There's my BRB. Hello. Hey, paint. Hey, paint splatter dork. It's been a while. I'm back at it. Until something else happens. Adding another layer of this onto his mandibles here. I think another half hour maybe. And then I'll be done. Because I'm starting to get a little uncomfortable here. Sitting and whatnot. But still got a good 2.5 hours in so far. I'm painting 2, but I'll be here throwing in a clip or 2. Oh, awesome. What are you working on? I'll start blocking in some of these extra details too. Back's been killing me too. Yeah, it's my back, my everything hurts, so that's a thing. The rando guy from Malifaux, Ryle, is scary. Oh, that's awesome. I love Malifaux minis. I need to get some to paint. Real bad. I'm looking for like a real rich, true royal blue. Is that too specific of a color? That's not royal. That's not rich enough. Calidor Sky. I'll use that one. This will be for his two little antennae up here. And that's it, I think. He's so many different blues in so many different places, it's absurd. So that's it. Nothing else on him is this like level of blue. Oh well. Need to get these colors blocked in so I know what I'm dealing with, you know? You know what I'm saying? That'll take another coat for sure. But until then, I'm going to go back to this. So it's Armin Blue and get some of these. He's got like 2 smaller tentacles that I want to paint to match the skin. About. I kind of skipped over them. Luckily, I still have some of the dry glaze. Or some of the glaze that's not dry, I mean. Wet. Wet is the word. When that dries, I'll coat it again. I think this is like coat number 4 on these mandibles here. No big deal. I just can't believe how thin this paint is sometimes. And it's really hard to get behind them. So sorry if I'm off cam. You're painting with... I'm painting with all different kinds of paints. I've got Citadel, Reaper, and Creature Caster going so far. Mostly it's been Citadel though, which is surprising for me. But their blues are just really, like, they've got some of the blues that I need, so. But the color of the mandibles is an AK interactive paint. Very thin. Sometimes I put it on my palette and let it dry a little bit so it thickens up. Pro tip. Coolio. I'll get his little pink thingies painted. Rex, shush. Where's the pink? Pink, 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 pink. I want an obnoxious one. Like this one. I recently got some. They are my favorite paint. Out of all the paints I've ever painted with. Yeah, you do get a lot of paint. Sometimes I like, I'm using one now, it's magenta. If I only need a little bit, I'll twist it all the way up. And then, like, hold on, it's not doing it now because I'm trying to demonstrate. Squeeze a little bit. And then if I only need a little bit, I just do that and close it. And it pushes some on its way up. But yeah, sometimes you do get a lot. And that's something I'm not the biggest fan of. Yeah, that's how you do it. Kind of hit it a few times and then close it, and it brings up like a drop. They're excellent for base coating. This is just some of the glaze that I used on his skin. Just using it on these little antennae here. Now you can see though that this purple glaze that I made, it dried pretty close. It looks just enough like a shadow when I start rotating it. But straight on, it doesn't quite look like that. So I'll work on that on Wednesday. I'm not getting to that tonight. Yes, I'm streaming on Wednesday. Huh? Thinking a midday stream. What do you, who does anything on New Year's Day? Everywhere's closed, and you make a dinner that no one really wants to eat. Sorry, but I only like corned beef if it's on a Reuben.
I like corned beef.
I don't. It has to be shaved on a Reuben. Eating chunks of it's so gross. Oh my god, stop yelling at me, the both of you. Right. So I'm also going to use some of this purple glaze on this blue here. I'm gonna do it all over though. I don't want to introduce too many different like shadow colors. It'll just start looking confusing. I'll just bring that blue back up. So today is all about shadows and base coating, I guess. Alright. What should I do next? I can do some of the bugs, or I can't really do his eyes because all that glaze is still wet around his eyes. I don't want to introduce wet paint there. I'll do the bugs. They're like white. Almost. I think they're boreworm larvae or something weird like that. Off-white. Off-white cream. This one. Ion rock skin. That's what I'm gonna do. One of the deepkin paints. Hey! You gonna come back up? Come on. Come on. You're so good. Why don't you yell at everybody? Stop. Stop. Yeah, and he's licking my ear. The opposite. Why are you yelling? He's very vocal today.
Who's that good boy?
Alright, I'm sorry, I'm done getting distracted. You're right. This is how I know when I'm like almost done streaming, is when I start getting all just done. Apparently there's a bug here, but the plastic is kind of dead. I kind of see it though. This will take a few coats as well, but it'll at least I'll see them, and they'll be different color than the rest of him. If I didn't have to go to bed today, I would keep painting, because this guy's fun. Yeah, I got work tomorrow. Being very, very careful. Careful as I can be with a cat on the back of my chair. But I've grown very used to it and can counter his movements pretty well. Funny enough, you and I are using similar blues. Well, my whole guy is blue. It's all blue. What kind of blue are you using? Christmas is over, I should stop. Drax, you gotta stop moving, bug.
Oh no.
Shades of blue I mixed from Creature Caster. Blue, black, white. Oh, cool. I like their true blue. This color, his carapace color, is their dark blue. They have like the best blue ever. And it's called blue. And it just makes me so happy that it's just your true color wheel blue. Like, I feel like no other paint companies do that. And it just makes me happy. Oh, there's still some up here. Man, they're everywhere. These little bugs. He's covered in bugs. So are you. Eh. Stop. Stop. I can't do this. Gross, but cool. Yeah, he's got a lot of buggies. Alright, so that's the front side. That's all the bugs that I can see on the front. Obviously, it's not a very even coat, but I can see them now. And it looks like he's covered in really gross bugs. Maybe. Stay tuned. I think them being like white makes it even more creepy. Hey, nearing the finish line of the first coat of bug. And then it'll be time to go. Sorry I couldn't get any like fun highlighting or layering done today, but you gotta start somewhere. I got some blending and some glazing and stuff. But not really any of the fun stuff. I like making glazes, but that's fun to me. How long it takes for them to dry is not so fun though. I did this like 2 hours ago. Yeah. But I knew that and I prepared for that. So all the bugs have their first layer on. I'm gonna start blending some dark brown into the end of his mandibles here. Take a drink every time Kristen says mandibles tonight. It's the base coat, which is Olive Drab Shine by AK, and then Cote d'Arms Horsetone Brown. It's your world's most basic brown. And it looks like I want it. Oh man, that just pulled right up. I did not want that to happen. Maybe I needed some more paint. No, thank you. We'll try that again. This won't look good right away, but it's a start to something. In fact, it's gonna look pretty crappy. Gotta start somewhere, guys. Shut up. No one invited you here.
Huh?
Nobody invited you here. I don't know why it looks so, like, streaky. Maybe this paint doesn't thin very well. I'm gonna have to try this with a different paint because this is horrible. I give up. It should not look like that from the start. Look very different from that. Let's try that again. Sometimes the Cote d'Arms paint, I don't really like the way they thin. And I shouldn't have grabbed that one. I knew better. Alright. Never mind that. I'll try that another time. Like Wednesday, when I do this again. I'll start doing some of the orange, but I can't finish it because I'm gonna go soon. But I'll start. It's gonna be... I want like a... like embers kind of orange. I need like an orange yellow to start with. And then I'll shade like reds and oranges around it. So this one looks good. That's Troll Slayer orange. Or should I use the Creature Caster? That's too bright. That is too bright. I think I'm gonna do yellow. I lied. You're real. You're real. I don't know how to say it. Real yellow. Yes, they are very fluid. They are perfect. They're like, for how thin they are, their coverage is phenomenal. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a creator. Yeah. I'm a dry palette user, as you can tell. So, wet palettes just don't. Alright, there are times where I'm like, I could really use one. But most of the time, I'm like, eh. I use them when I'm like trying to work on something that I want to be a higher quality, where like a bust or something like that. I've used it on my bust. The only one I've painted a lot. But anything else, I'm just not really into it. I don't know why. I am the odd one out. It feels on that one. So I'm just doing this to kind of show you guys how cool this looks. It's like the contrast is amazing. But I don't really. No. They don't own the word contrast. Oh god. I'll just do this little section for you guys and I'll call it a night. I got a nice 3-hour stream on. Woo! Oh god. It comes. Never mind, maybe not. As always. Well, yeah, when you wait till the last second. And then I'm gonna do orange glaze around these yellow spots after I get like a second coat. It's funny because this glaze is almost dry. Like in most cases, I would start painting over it now. As the stream ends. Ah! That's like the only time I've screwed up this whole time. My brush control has been so good. Man. Thought I could just have one day. Now I'm 2 for 2. Maybe I will do all these little spots. So therapeutic. Just kidding. I hate painting things like this. Just like scales, spots, anything like that. Especially if I have to be neat and tidy. Well, someone's paying me to be.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
Well, he might be watching. I'd be so uncomfortable with watching someone do something that I was paying them to do. Not normally. I normally don't watch. Because then I start being like over analytical of what they're doing. Like, oh my god, that line just. No, that line was just. Nope.
Same one. Or on that.
My favorite is when you ask them, like, so what color are you thinking? Oh, I don't know yet. I haven't thought about that.
What? You're gonna do what now?
Chuck does that a lot. Yeah. It's like, I haven't gotten that far. I don't want to waste this paint, but my back. I get it. Don't worry about wasting paint, and then your life is much more worry-free. I don't worry about wasting paint. Yeah, I just buy more paint if I need more paint. Unless, yeah, like you're dumping out half the bottle and you're like, crap. Then you dump it back in.
No, you gotta take a.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about wasting paint. Wisdom, yes, that is my painting wisdom. If you don't worry, your life will be worry-free.
Don't worry.
It's okay, my back's killing me too, but I'm ignoring it.
I won't.
And you're probably ignoring it as well. Why am I hunched over this miniature for hours at a time? You don't like something. Like for painting?
Color scheme. Resolve of it. Well, I can just wait and not worry about it.
Okay, now I just got a few spots in the back, and then I'm done for tonight.
How far?
Maybe halfway. I paint faster on stream. Is that Macy? Have you guys ever seen Macy? You always see Drax. You want to see the other one? Macy, come here. Come here. Come here. Stop being a Velcro. Here's the other one.
Velcro.
This is Macy. She's not as sociable. Oh, is that your paw? Well, everyone your fuzzy does. Oh, look at those toes. Alright. So let me spin this on something that's a different color for you. So you can see it a wee bit better. But yeah, so we got the glaze for the skin's almost dry. We base coated and shaded the carapace and got some of the other elements of the miniature base coated. On Wednesday, I'm going to start the stream with painting his skin. I'll just go get right into it, start highlighting it and layering it up. Alright. I don't have a time yet. I'll post the time on my Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and everything else probably tomorrow. So I'll see everybody later. Bye.